I'm playing The Sims 3 and we're going to be creating just a lovely couple of gals who've fallen a bit down on their luck today. First off the bat was that we're going to be creating our protagonists. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a household. We'll start with a name which I swear has to be a drag name somewhere. Helena Handbasket. Not sure what skin tone we're going to go for her. She's a bit of a grape, but why on earth is that a skin color? Okay. And now she looks like a galah. Jeez, I'm gonna have to turn this music down just a little bit. It's driving me insane. Two girls that essentially they were both very well off, and then now they're down on their luck and they have to try and deal with living in an apartment. What shade of boring mother do we want? Oh, as soon as I clicked on this, I don't know why, but all I could think of was Linda Belcher with Helena. She is going to be a bit of a criminal. I don't have to make terrible people octopus, but this one's definitely gonna be me getting out of my comfort zone to make people who are just genuinely terrible. She might as well enter into politics with all of these. Master Thief. That sounds more like her. What does snobby, evil kleptomaniacs like? Certainly not sushi. I feel like I'm really going to be a horrible person if I said that the worst person we've ever created enjoys fried sandwiches. Where's Brussels sprouts or duck? Our next character, which is Bridget Dumfries. Oh, I'm going to go to a specific place in hell for this. So which is the most boring here? I have to look into the vanilla for this one. Gosh, if you keep doing that there, it looks like the bloody alien's going to pop out of her chin. Yeah. On the next season of Alien Earth, they introduced the chin burster. I've got to do something about that chin, that's distracting me. Right. So we all know these types of girls. Anyone who's seen that Married at First Sight knows exactly what we're on about. And make her look like she hasn't realised that the 2000s did end. Oh my gosh, did somebody just say that she came from Byron? That's a Bridget outfit. Why did the default one have so much personality? And now we're having to sort of whittle it away to make her into something more basic. That's not the style I'm going for. That's a little bit too... Yeah. If this was one of your options that came out in like the vanilla, it's like, do you want your sim to look pregnant every time they switch into formal wear? Can't you see it? She's on her way to marry Mortimer Goth. For his money, of course. Fits the bill. What on earth is that? Is she dreaming of that time she jumped out of that building and landed on top of Bruce Willis's car in The Fifth Element? Outerwear. That there looks like appropriate outerwear for what she would wear. Like, I see nothing wrong with this. Doesn't really give him much else. Like, she could be something more. But I think she's and let's put it this way, I think she sublets her personality to other people. Oh, that makes sense. She works in politics. Absent-minded and the leader of the free world. Yep, sounds like it makes sense. Let's see what happens, because I'm hoping it's not going to be like, by the way, you can't move into any of these apartments because of glitch. This is their apartment. And they're 2 rooms. That's alright, they don't need floors. This is very Soviet living for them. I just got feedback from my partner that apparently it was just silent this whole time. I'm still very new to creating apartments, so we might see a few little shenanigans. So they both want jobs on Sundays. Jeez, do you friggin' mind? Does that lock them in the house? Oh well, that just makes things a bit more interesting. Look at the size of this apartment. Like, I've been looking at apartments, I'd say probably bigger than this. And the fact that there's already 4 people in them, and 2 of them are in the bathroom. Like, what kind of party are you having? Like, seriously. Jeez, she doesn't really need to throw a party. She's already got half the bloody neighborhood in here. That's a choice. What are you doing? Leave my room. Doesn't that cause them to disappear? Jeez, stop nicking off with my beds. She's boring. I mean, same girl. Jeez, these people are 2 of the most boring girls. But then again, they're not. What, need something for the drama. Dress code. Casual. All these randos. Where was he? That was the one who's probably guaranteed to come along. Just fill the house up. Just party on the lawn. This is genuinely already chaos. Probably best not to build a small apartment like this here and then decide to have a party of like 9 people in there. Throws a party and proceeds to go to bed. Well, nobody had anything bad to say about it. It's a modest success. Because I know these people are going to come in for this. So we're going to have to lock them out. Can I get rid of these people? What are you doing? No! Can I just, like, get rid of roommates? You guys can wait in the corridor. I don't care. Because I'm sick of them sleeping on my bloody beds. Harry Potter and the audacity of these bitches. So essentially we've just locked all the roommates out of the house. I swear if they're going to stand out the front and just yell at each other all night, it's going to drive me insane. Oh, really? Did you have to just pee yourself out there? No one's moving into these other spare rooms. They're not doing us a solid and just pissing off into these rooms and saving a bit of process powers. Does that mean that our roommates will all starve to death? I mean, that'll create chaos. There we go, they found their rooms. Oh my gosh, and a deer. Oh, am I gonna have to deal with people just peeing themselves outside the house constantly? Tragic. Why is everything breaking? Who are you? Okay. I was just going to take a car to play in the ocean. Honestly, would do the same. 8 o'clock and playing in the water. What is this, Jaws? This here seems to be the one thing that's kind of making things a lot more interesting, because these girls could probably, I would say they probably couldn't be any more boring, but they definitely can be more boring. Definitely as they start visiting more places and establish themselves, it'll get more chaotic and a lot more fun. She still wants to throw the pool party, but she still wants to send a text to her boss. Secret admirer text. Now we're gonna stir a bit of hell. I can't even throw a pool party. I have to throw a pool party at my own home. Bonfire party. I can't put it anywhere because it has to be outside, but the outside is all non-buildable. Well, it looks like you're having a bonfire without a bonfire. She picked a perfect day for a pool party. Oh, sorry, the Q button is right next to the wads. I remember my sim coming to the grocery store and getting arrested for stealing. What a dreadful pool party. Yeah, let's just go to the open air pool while it's storming outside and let off some fireworks. We're just decorating. A modest success. It was a bonfire party without a bonfire in the middle of the storm. Is the party still on? Yeah. Wait. Hold the phone. Her boss is a fairy? Screw it. Oh, what's going on over here? We knew this was gonna happen, and now we're finally there. Girl, this bitch ain't sad. Is this what we're gonna have to put up with for the next while? Can you please not be miserable on my stream? Thank you very much. They interrupted Bridget's grand opportunity to start flirting with the boss. Something interesting did happen. It just went a little bit off script. Oh no, we got some new ones. Hold the phone. On the topic of what Octopus said before, it appears the police have caught Helena stealing. Helena seems to be doing more than what Bridget's doing. Bridget's like, oh, I'm so miserable because somebody she barely knew died. But like, Helena's like, yeah, I've got my career on straight. I've gone to prison. I'm gonna have breakfast in my underwear. Like, be a Helena. This here is Bridget's #1 goal now. So Bridget's gonna be making friends, but she also has to try and move in on her boss, just because she needs some shit happening in her life, and she needs that drama. The closest thing to drama in her life is that she misses out on the bloody ice cream van. I mean, come on. Bridget goes to her boss's party and then wants to shack up with him, and now Helena goes out into the community and gets arrested. Perfect. Oh, girl, are you still in prison? Work out or something then. I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to set up in a lovely graveyard, because that'll really add to the charm and character of this place. So Helena is currently on her way to work to grovel to her boss, which is Jack Ransone. So what she's going to try to do is that she's probably going to try and weasel her way in through her boss as well too. Whereas, well, Bridget isn't working for the rest of the weekend. Perfect opportunity for her to go after her boss, who happens to be a fairy, and not in my kind of fairy, but in actually genuinely got like the glowing wings and stuff. Oh. Is there a button I'm hitting that's causing me to zoom in? That's ridiculous. Oh, that's what happened. Another one died. Who's it this time? Oh, Jana. You're letting the team down. How is she supposed to have a good day if everyone dies? Why is that going to be like the anthem of whenever we like move over? I swear if that becomes like the bloody subscriber noise. I remember Carly. Somewhat missed, yeah. Well, here lies Carly. Still stealing from my fridge. Even as a friggin' ghost. Alright, go to the party. Hopefully your fairy boyfriend is going to be there. Is that him there? Please be him there? Yes, it is. Time for the drama to start. She's now romantically interested in her boss. Oh no. Well, that's not ideal. So she's just made out with her boss, and it turns out that he's engaged. So, oh my god, a dog! Bridget has a plan, which is gonna be a bit interesting. Who's Kylie Reynolds? Do we know Kylie? Oh, okay, so Kylie Reynolds, it turns out, is a vampire. Shit's just gonna get a hell of a lot interesting. And we already have, like, there's 2 basic bitch humans, and the plethora of dying roommates. These people are gonna be forever in mourning. Oh, if Scott's the next one to go. Scott looks like he's on his way out. Now, what are we gonna do with you, Bridget? It's a Sunday and you've got nothing better to do. She sure as hell ain't getting ready for church, that's for sure. Can't Helena do anything right? Oh, the boss doesn't like you anymore. A fire started at home. What are you doing? Oh, come the f*** on, Bridget. Bridget, you're dreadful. Just buy an ice cream. It's better than whatever the hell Bridget's doing. Oh my god, there's so much screaming. Yes, I know. The traits have changed. It Bridget's a terrible cook, and it's just all around generally terrible and rather like ignorant and pretty silly, stupid person in this one. I tried my hardest not to make her a bit more two-dimensional than the dumb blonde, but she's really trying my patience in this one. And Helena is doing everything to essentially just be possibly the worst person in society. So these girls definitely have stories spelt out for them. So keep tuned in and make sure you follow so you can hear more about what's going on with the lovely odd couple and see what happens next. Thank you for visiting, and have a good evening or good whatever time of the world you are. And you've all been awesome. Cheers.